University of Mumbai, Mcom Sem 4, Indirect Tax Question Bank Solution, Topic MCQs Part 2. If tobacco leaves are procured from an agriculturist by the registered person, then Option A, reverse charges is applicable. Option B, normal charges is applicable. Option C, joint charges is applicable. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is reverse charge is applicable. If tobacco leaves are procured from the agriculturist by a registered person, then reverse charge is applicable. CGST shall be left at such rate not exceeding dash percent as may be notified. Option A 10, option B 20, option C 5, option D 2. The correct answer is option B 20. CGST shall be left at such rate not exceeding 20% as may be notified. In case of e-commerce transaction, the person liable to pay is dash. Option A supplier, option B receipt, option C e-commerce operator, option D government. The correct answer is option C e-commerce operator. In case of e-commerce transaction, the person liable to pay is e-commerce operator. Levy of tax on supplier is known as dash. So levy on tax on supplier is known as forward charge. Okay, and if it is on the recipient, then it will be a reverse charge. Okay, so option here are forward charges, option B reverse charge, option C sponsorship charge, option D zero levy. The correct answer is option A forward charges. So for levy of tax on supplier is known as forward charge. Next question, question number 30. Levy of tax on receipt is known as option A forward charge, option B reverse charge, option C sponsorship charge, option D zero levy. The correct answer is option B reverse charge. IGST is levied on interstate supply except option A petroleum crude, option B natural gas, option C motor spirit, option D alcoholic liquor for human consumption. The correct answer is option D alcoholic liquor for human consumption. IGST is levied on interstate supply except alcohol liquor on human consumption. The government may, if necessary to do so, in public interest, grant dash exemption. Option A general, option B special, option C ad hoc, option D either general, special or ad hoc. The correct answer is option D either general or special or ad hoc. Next question, question number 33. Dash services provided by Department of Post are exempted from GST. Option A speed post, option B life insurance, option C express parcel post, option D none of the above. The correct answer is option D none of the above. Service by a hotel, inn, guest house, club or campsite is exempted for residential lodging purpose. Option A, if the actual value of supply for the unit of accommodation is below 1000. Option B, if the actual value of supply for the unit of accommodation is below rupees 1000. If the actual amount of supply for the unit of accommodation is exactly rupees 1000. Option D, if the actual value of supply for the accommodation is above 1000. The correct answer is option B, if the actual value of supply for the unit of accommodation is below rupees 1000. Assumption from GST should be on the recommendation of the dash. Option A GST Council, option B GST Network, option C Central Government, option D State Government. The correct answer here is option A GST Council. Assumption from GST should be recommendation of the GST Council. Where supply is made from place of business from which registration is obtained, location of supply of service is option A location of place of business, option B location of a fixed establishment, option C location of establishment most directly concerned, option B location of usual place of residence of supply. The correct answer here is option A location of place of business. If there is not exact location of the place of business, then the answer will be location of a usual place of residence of supplier. But if location of business is there, then the option correct answer will be option A location of place of business. Next question, question number 37. In intrastate taxable supply is rupees 50,000, interstate assumpted supply is rupees 45,000 and interstate purchase are rupees 45,600. Aggregate turnover would be rupees dash. Option A 95,000, option B 1,41,500, option C 45,600, option D 50,000. The correct answer is option A 95,000. If intrastate taxable supply is rupees 50,000, interstate assumpted supply is rupees 45,000 and interstate purchase are rupees 45,600, aggregate turnover would be rupees 95,000. You have to just add intrastate taxable supply, that is 50,000, and interstate assumpted supply 45,000. So you will get your aggregate turnover. You don't have to consider the interstate purchase, which is the input tax. We are not going to consider that. We only considered about the output taxes. So intrastate taxable supply 50,000 and interstate assumpted supply is 45,000. You have to add and you will get your answer. Option number A 95,000. If amount of the good including GST is rupees 1050 and GST rate is 5%, GST excluding amount would be option A 500, option B 250, option C 1000, option D nil. The correct answer here is option C 1000. How we got that? You have to just calculate on 1050 divided by 1.05%. Okay, so 5% you have to take on 1050 and you will get your answer as 1000. If good, next question number 39. If good purchase for rupees 10,000, other expenses 500 and GST paid is 525, amount of bill would be rupees 11,025, option B 10,000, option C 10,500, option D 9,500. The correct answer here is option A 11,025. So you are going to add this expenses 500 and GST paid 520. So total bill amount what you are going to get is 11,025. If Mr. X sold good in Uttar Pradesh is rupees 90,000 at 5% GST, dash would be the amount of CGST. Option A 4,500, option B 2,250, option C 1,250, option D nil. The correct answer is option B 2,250. See, if you take a 5% of 90,000, it will be 4,500, but this will go for the SGST and CGST. So for SGST 2.5 and CGST 2.5. So 90,000, if you calculate, you will get 5% 4,500, but you have to divide 2.5% to SGST and 2.5% to CGST. So your answer will be 2,250 to amount that should be given to the CGST. The next question 41. Place of supply when the goods are exported from India is option A location of an exporter, option B location of an importer, option C location inside India, option D location of either exporter or importer. The correct answer is option in this option. The correct answer is not given. Your correct answer will be location outside India, which is not given in the option. So your answer will be location outside of India. So place of supply when goods are exported from India is a location outside of India. Service by way of ripening of fruit is dash. Option A full exempted, option B fully taxable, option C exempted up to rupees 1,000, option D exempted up to rupees 5,000. Here the correct answer is option A fully exempted. So service by way of ripening fruits, or if it is even the vegetable, it is fully exempted. Question number 43. Dash of supply is the amount upon which tax is levied and collected. Option A value, option B cost, option C turnover, option C gross value. The correct answer is option A value. So value of supply is the amount upon which tax is levied and collected. Which section deals with TDS provision under GST? Option A 50, option B 51, option C 53, option D 54. The correct answer here is option B 51. So section 51 deal with TDS provision under GST. Good and service tax would be applicable on supply of good and services. Good and service tax would be applicable on supply of good and services. Good and service tax is a type of dash dash. Option A direct, option B indirect, option C gift, option D entertainment. The correct answer is option B indirect. Good and service tax is a type of indirect tax. In case of intrastate transaction, the registration is option A mandatory, option B optional, option C partial mandatory, option D partial option. The correct answer is option B optional. Okay, instead of interstate transaction it is mandatory, but in case of intrastate transaction it is optional. Still you cross the aggregate turnover limit prescribed by the GST Council. So in case of intrastate transaction, registration is optional. Application for register is to be made within dash day by e-commerce operator before commencement of business. Option A 7, option B 30, option C 25, option D 5. The correct answer is option B 30. So application of registration is to be made within 30 days by e-commerce operator before commencement of business. Intrastate taxable supply is rupees 70,000. Interstate assumpted supply is rupees 25,000. Interstate purchase are rupees 55,600. Aggregated turnover would be option A 95,000, option B 1,50,600, option C 45,600, option D 50,000. Here the correct answer is option A 95,000. Okay, so you have to just calculate intrastate taxable supply 70,000, interstate assumpted supply 25,000. If you add this both, you are going to get your answer 95,000. You are not going to take purchase. We'll just consider in GST we just considered about the supply, not about the purchase. So input tax you will avoid whatever is input. So purchase we are not going to take. We are just consider taxable supply 70,000 and interstates assumpted supply 25,000. So your answer will be option A 95,000. Then supplier dash person acting as an agent. Option A includes, option D exclude, option C is, option D means. The correct answer is option A include. Supplier include person acting as a agent. So this was the last question of for the today's part. For the next part of the Mumbai University Mcom Sem 4 question bank, you have to refer the part 3. So for more MCQs, please prefer subscribing and click on notification bell icon for the next part. Thank you.